series that I've been really thinking about doing. I may tweak the name a little bit. We'll see how it goes. As you can see right here, we've got a little bit of a different start right now. The start in this game is actually going to be using one of these encounters as a spawn point. So the goal of this particular one, as you can see, it's Longhorn Transport and Salvage, and that means basically I'm kind of taking a page from, hey, thanks for joining, from a story that I listened to not too long ago about a space trucker and his and how he transported back and forth. And I thought that'd be a really good segue into doing a primarily economy and salvage style game. I know I do Scrapyard Pirate's Life, which is pretty much everything. You do mining, you do scrapping, you got to salvage stuff. But for this one, I wanted to be really heavy into the economy side of things. So for that, one of the biggest core things we want to do is no matter what other small grid ships we get, we want to make a freighter. We want to have a long haul freighter. I have a concept idea in my head of how to design it and what I would like to do. And the idea is we want to have at least 5 trade stations that we do business with. And we go back and forth with those. And ultimately, we're going to have a goal to make 25 million credits. However, how we go about doing that, well, that's going to be up to us. But we first have to start out with one of these. Now, I'm thinking this may be a constant. We may die and respawn and get a new ship, die, respawn, get a new ship. We may be doing this for a while. But I'm going to start at the bottom of the list. And we'll work our way up until we get a ship that we actually end up keeping. Because this could turn into something else. And if we make enough credits, we can even buy ourselves a ship and modify it. But the goal is we're going to have the Longhorn. It's going to be the name of the freighter. We're going to have it. And ultimately, that is a primary mission here. So, without further ado, let's start out with the CS1 shuttle. I don't know what half these are. Okay, well this isn't good. We're on the toilet. Now the body location, as you can see there, was from me when I was setting up for this thing. So we're going to go ahead and delete that. And we do have one trade station available. All right, which is 145 clicks away. Ooh, we have a medical shuttle. Wait, 7.59. Is this the... Are we in a medical shuttle? Ah, it did the default. That's the problem. I don't like that. If we can get into... Oh, wait, we are in the medical shuttle. All right. That means we can go ahead and... I know it seems kind of silly, but we now have a spawn point, which is really cool. If we can turn it on, that is. All right. Spawn point is on. All right. So this is not... We're going to have to really do some modifications on this, guys. Oh, man. We're in the medical shuttle. That's what this shuttle is. Okay. Well, first of all, we need to see what we've got available. Nothing. Usually these respawns don't really have any loot or anything, no. Which really kind of sucks, because we got no food beyond... Nope, no food, no weapons, nothing. Squat. Okay. So we need to do a couple things. We have a respawn point. Hey, buddy, you got anything in your pack? No, of course you don't. Nobody's got nothing. All right. Okay, we'll deal with... I was going to change my suit to what I normally have, so let's go ahead and do that first, because I do not generally ever do that. I don't know why. It defaults directly to that. It's very annoying. So we're going to go ahead and adjust this. We're going to go down. These days I'm doing the blue thing, and then we'll just go with that. Hit OK. All right, cool. Now we're where I'm at. I did green for a while, but... Nah. Wow, you are awkwardly... Oh, I see what I gotta do. I gotta auto-damp into you. Alright, so, okay. We need to get, oh boy. We got to get a lot of stuff. We gotta go up here. We need to get this ship up and operational, and which means we need to get a cockpit going. Now we can convert this into a freighter, I suppose, for the... What do we got? How bad is it? Oh my gosh, where are we going to get 100 computer components? Well, hey, we have a medical kit, medical room, which means we could turn that into a survival kit, which means if there's a rock nearby, we could drift over to it and get some materials. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're gonna go down here. First of all, how many? We got 10 in that. So that's 10, 16. Okay. Yeah, we got no choice. 16. That's 21. That is there's not enough in here at all. Okay. So okay. We're going to cut this down and we're going to pop out here and see if there's a rock nearby. We need dirt. That's what we need, and we also need to get these engines online so we stop drifting. And I wonder if I can do that with a seat. I might be able to. Oh, I wonder if you can access it. Okay, this is kind of silly, but I wonder if I can sit on the toilet and access all of the stuff. Let's see. I should be able to. Yeah, okay. Here we go. So let's see. What do we got? We've got forward thruster. We got up. We got right. We got left. We got down. We don't have back. Okay, we need the backward thruster up and running. So if we get the backward thruster up and running, we should stabilize the vehicle. Okay, so as long as you have one thruster in every direction, guys, it will stabilize the vehicle. So we need to figure out how to get... Oh, wow, we don't even have the front thruster. Okay. So this one's missing those parts. Okay, let's see here. What do we got for broken? This is broken. Let's get you parts. We want to get one forward-facing one done. We got to get that forward-facing one done. Let's see here. This one's damaged here. Shoot, we don't have enough thruster components, do we? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, see, this has only got this. Yeah, we're short thruster components. This is not cool. Because without that thruster in place, we're kind of in a bad way. Yeah, see, if I take this one, we're still going to be short a thruster. Yeah, we still need to get some more thruster components. Oh man, this is not good. Okay, yeah, there's no real way to do this unless I super grid something. But I have progression on because I'm just like ready to torture myself apparently. Or don't I? Did I? Oh, yep, I still have progression on. Yeah, some of progression's already linked out when I was working on some stuff, so we do have some options, but most of it's in place, which means that I'm not going to be able to... Yep, can't do pistons. I was trying to think how I would super grid something that was small grid thruster on a large grid surface, but I don't see how we're going to be able to do that. And we only have one in all the other directions too, so we can't really pull from there. Okay, well... Oh, wait, whoa. What about the gyro? Is the gyro intact? It is. It's on, though. Oh, wait, override controls are on. There we go. Alright, now we're just drifting one direction. Okay. Yep, that's not good. Okay, let's not get hit by a flying rock today. That would really suck. We do not want that. We could probably build a small grid ship out of this, except for the battery problem. Okay, so I'm thinking, let's go ahead and fire up what we have for the thrusters, and let's see what happens as far as our movement. Alright, let's go ahead and cut it. Alright, cool. Alright, cool, we stopped. Or did we? Well, sort of. It's okay. It's alright. That's just how it is. Cool. We're 144 kilometers away from there. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We need computer components. So what I'm going to do is I am going to launch over to one of these rocks and get some rocks. Hopefully we can get some hydrogen because oxygen is a problem right now. Wait a minute, do we have oxygen in our oxygen tank? That's another problem. Okay, we can't get into there. Let's jump in the bed here and let's see. Because I thought I saw an O2 tank. Is there an O2 tank? Yes, there is, but it's damaged. And it has nothing in it anyway. We need an H2O2 gen. We need to get a cockpit in place, so we have got to get... We gotta go. Okay, so let's get down here, get some dirt. And then once we get the rocks, we'll set the rocks loose, and then we will go and see about getting the... Oh, what's that? Oh, an Elion. I'm not gonna go attack some crazy thing like that. Okay, let's get some rocks. Platinum, that's nice. I don't need platinum. I need some rocks so I can make a few things out of a survival kit. It's the only thing I can build anything out of, which is nice right now because, you know. We get a full load of rocks. Okay, cool. Now, where's my ship? There it is, right out there. Okay, cool. Look for the sparkler. Alright, so we're going to get this, guys. We're going to go up here and we're going to try to make this one work. Then we're going to rebuild it into what we need once we have basic essentials in place. But we have a respawn point, and that is important in case life gets very difficult for us. Alright, so first order of business is we're going to drop this. Let's see, where are we going to drop this big giant rock? We'll drop it right here. And it's going to be a big one, too. There we are. Big rock. Okay, cool. We'll take this one, too, right now. Okay, now this, we're going to go ahead and... Where are we going to put this survival kit, I think? Let's put it right here. And we're going to cut this guy out of here. Sorry, dude. We need your components. Not right now, but later. Okay, we'll set the survival kit right here. And the reason why I'm setting the survival kit here is because we're connected with that, which would allow anything to go in that. And, oh, crap. That's in the way. Okay. Because if I run a straight line through here... Oh, man. Well, actually... I can still put it right here, and I guess, maybe, I don't know. Crap, where am I going to put that? Well, for now we just need, oh gosh, we have an oxygen problem that's just not going to go away, so we better get this survival kit in place. I don't like this one. I like this one better. I like it because it's inline. Alright, so we got that in place. Let's go ahead and grab... Alright, let's go ahead and grab medical components from you. And let's get this thing welded up. And this will become our new spot here. And then we'll move that thruster to a side. I don't know where we'll move it, but we'll move it to one side. That way we can maintain our vertical thrust, but I can run conveyoring forward until I can get, or I don't know. We'll figure this out. Did that really give me oxygen? Nope. Well, let me check. No. It did not.
Inventory full.
But we can put this in here. And we'll put some in here. Oh my gosh, this is driving me crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and I want to get this production lined up. Because we're going to need the materials to be able to, go ahead and make some oxygen producing stuff. Oh, come on, I'm going to die soon here. Alright, let's go ahead and put this back. Okay, the rest of this stuff, we'll put the rest of it in here because I'm gonna probably die soon, so. There we go, that's all put away. Okay. There's no way for me to get oxygen, guys, so we are probably going to be toast here. But fortunately, we have a safe spot, so we'll respawn here and it'll be okay. So yeah, that's going to be a thing. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to save myself the trouble. But we'll respawn there anyway, so that's good. That's the point of having that, is the respawn. There we are. Alright, cool. I hate doing that. I really do, guys. It just drives me crazy. Let's go ahead and grab this. Alright, so let's see here. So originally, let's see, we got this there. Survival kit is right there. But I can't help but to wonder if maybe I should angle it around this and then set it up right here and have that come up and come into here somehow. But how would I do that? Unless I brought it around that side. Oh, yeah, that would work. Move the toilet and the bathroom. Move the toilet here. Put a conveyor line here. Well, we got to get the oxygen situation under control first. So before we start doing that, I'm just thinking of ways that we can configure this so that it's a little bit better off. So let's go ahead. Priority is oxygen is next, and then we need to think about food. Whoa. Turn that back on. Okay, so oxygen. Oh, man, I'm thinking, where is that? Okay, there's the oxygen tank there. So I'm thinking we just take this whole thing off and put an oxygen thing on here. And for what I have in mind for this vehicle, we don't need any of this steel. I can just hope that we have enough glass to make one. Even though I keep thinking to myself, maybe it might be better to go small grid. I mean, honestly, I keep thinking about small grid, because we could actually, like, fly somewhere if we did small grid. Okay, we need 40 glass and 30 tubes. Okay, so how many tubes in this? Well, that's got the tubes, so if we tore that out, we'd get tubes. Now, where are we going to get the glass? Probably from up here. Okay, there's 20. And then how much on this side? 7. And 20. Okay. Alright, might as well get this one too while we're at it. Alright, so let's get this oxygen tank in place. And then we also need to get the